very good morning to you live across the Pacific for the Oceania Sevens Championship. It is day 3 of this fantastic tournament live from Suva at ANZ Stadium in the heart of Fiji's capital. As we have our next round of women's internationals, it's Canada and the Cook Islands entering the field of play. The Cook Islands showing some impressive rugby over these last 2 days, and this young Canadian team will be keen to get some good form in this match. A lot of up-and-coming talent from the North Americans in this squad, who I'm sure will be featuring in the HSBC Sevens World Series for the seasons to come.
Morning.
Had a fantastic refereeing team this weekend.
Fred, Canada.
But it's Canada and the Cook Islands. Not a fixture you get to see too often. North Americans against the Pacific. Region v region, here we go. And it's Canada with the ball from the kickoff. A good run there from Kavur. Canada just struggling with the rush-up defence of the Cook Islands. Lukian brushes off one, but is brought to ground. There's an option to go blind. They've seen it, and then a little knock on.
Knock on white. Crouch.
So scrum.
Sit. Hold it, just hold it. No. Offside way. Advantage.
Canada in possession. Get the ball away. And a penalty for a high shot. Canada up to take it quickly. On a beautiful looping pass over the top to Holtkamp. Just can't finish the job though. So a line out. Cook Islands with their first meaningful chance with possession. They look to move the ball across, and back it goes. Canada just marching into the 22 at the moment, and a full-on penalty coming for the women of the Pacific and the Cook Islands. Oh, that could have been an intercept. Well taken there from Cooks, but Canada will earn the penalty. They take it to the right. O'Regan. And she darts through for the first try of the game. Canada first to strike. And that was Alyssa Alari with the try. A very good afternoon to our Canadian friends as well. Just past 2 o'clock in Vancouver. All Canadian rugby fans and people at Canadian Rugby. Hope you've been enjoying the broadcast over the last few days from the other side of the world. So, Canada with the restart. The kick is not going anywhere near 10. So Cook Islands now get an opportunity from the halfway line. The Canadians line up in defence. Cooks Ball's backwards, says the referee. Over the top, Nena. Good tackle coming from Chone. Good pressure again from Chone. She's marched Cook Island's back several metres. Now Cook's going backwards, decide to kick through the line and see if they can force the mistake and get some territory. It hasn't played off though. Canada in the middle of the field, and they shift it out to the right to Aitkins, who gets away from one, went backwards to go forwards. And does an excellent job, gets the ball away to Holtkamp. Cook Islands working hard in defence. Canada. They cross over the halfway line. A little short ball required, but just stepping back on the inside was Lucan. She gets the ball away to Kavur, who's brought to ground by Greg. O'Regan. Little lock on though. Oh, penalty. Offside from Cook Islands. Canada. Over the back they go. A kick over the top. Is it going to sit up? It does. Foot race. Cook Islands win it. Canada all over Cooks at the moment. They can't get any go forward. Almost an intercept try. Penalty of the Cooks. Canada leading 7 points to 0. 30 seconds to go in this half. A little bit of space opened up nicely. But Delaney Aitkins, who drops the ball down. So half time, Canada lead Cook Islands. Kick it high. Ball bounces forward, I believe, off a Canadian hand. Cook Islands. Wrestle to the ground from Caldruvi. Now Cooks have the ball. What can they do here? Here's a tie. Just can't hold on to it.
Forward. Scrum. The mark. Crouch. Bind. Bind. Sit.
Canada on the charge, and the step through from the Canadians is fantastic. Alyssa Larry. She darted and she weaved. Cook Islands will now have an opportunity from the halfway line. It's going to be a warm day here in Fiji today, looking at about a top of 30 degrees. Cooks. Move it across. Tackled inside the 22. Was that ball out? Referee says it was. So Canada earned the steal. Cook's just too slow to get there. Canada probing, almost taking out the referee. Canada with a bit of space. It's a foot race, and it's over. Pure speed and wheels from the Canadians to extend their lead past 20 points. So Canada well and truly in control of this match. That ball is kicked deep. The sun comes back out here at ANZ Stadium in Suva. Short ball. Just running out of space. Canada moves up. Canada again on the attack, and they have the advantage. Cook Islands, they've got numbers out here. Canada choose not to use it. Atkins taking the line on. Cook Islands reform in defence. Solid run there from Holtkamp. Canada now just a little flat-footed of going a bit backwards. Run out of space on this right-hand side as the troops start to muster. Now they realise that there's a shortage of troops from the Cook Islands on this right flank. They're coming back for the penalty though. No advantage, not rolling away. Canada opt for the scrum. Less than a minute to go. Can the Cook Islands finish this game with some points? They've got to try and get the ball back from Canada. It has been all the North Americans' way in this match. It's day 3 of the tournament. The body's tired. It's hurting. Canada feed the ball in. They go out to the left. Little short ball option was on, but Lucan decides to take the line on herself. 2 metres out from the line now, Canada. Good counter ruck from Cooks, but the ball will come good for the Canadians. And there's the try. Canada just using their prowess in that 22 to get the job done.
For both the men and women's section at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. The second and third place teams in both sections will also qualify for the repechage tournament next year. The pre-qualified teams for the Olympics are both in the international pools of the draw.
So the last kick of the game. Can Canada add to their points from point blank range? And they can. So Canada, they've defeated the Cook Islands here at ANZ Stadium in Suva in this Women's International match. 33 points to 0.